Hello.
Hi.
We're doing the thing again.
Yeah.
This is episode 11. Mm-hmm. We're in the double digits now.
Still haven't had my pizza party for episode 10.
We apologize to everyone who has followed us this far.
Yes.
Because it's not going to get any better.
No. This is it.
So today's episode, we're going to do... we're going to delve into stuff that we see anywhere, internet, real life, whatever, that people seem to strongly dislike as a group that we don't get. Mm-hmm. Like, for instance, why does everyone hate Limp Bizkit?
Yeah, they're just fun.
The thing is with Limp Bizkit is like, they're harm. Yes, Fred was a giant douche in the late 90s. And
so 2000s. Was everybody else.
But so is everyone. And not for nothing, you made a fucking kid from Jacksonville, Florida famous. How did you think that was going to go?
No shit.
Oh, he's going to be a humble, quiet-mouthed individual.
Not so much. Not so much.
You know? The new album's good, by the way.
It is good.
I don't care what anyone says.
What's it called? Still Sucks?
Yeah.
Go check it out.
Yep.
It's very good.
Limp Bizkit sponsor us. No. You got anything off the top?
Because
you know I got plenty.
Yeah, why don't you go? I'll think of one.
All right. I've talked about this before. The BRZ and the FRS, or now the GT86. Mm-hmm. Again, people act like every fucking, it's a modern car, it has to have,
it needs more power.
Or you need to know how to drive better.
Uh-huh. The car is not made for quarter miles and accelerating. It's made for fun, spirited driving, autocross, stuff like that.
Yeah, and having owned a first gen, it excelled at that, especially up in the Kangamangas. Oh man,
I can imagine.
It was fantastic.
Yeah. If I fit in one, I would love to own one.
Yeah. It was tight, but it was a comfy tight.
Yeah. Well,
like the priest used to say to me. But anyways.
Oh yeah. Hey.
No. But yeah, like, you know, the new generation has a bigger motor finally, which I've been saying they needed to do. Not a turbo. Stop saying they need to be turbo. Not everything needs forced induction. Stop it. You're dumb.
True.
What else? Oh, you're going to laugh at this one. Mm-hmm. I don't get why everyone hates Taylor Swift.
People hate Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you get the same like group of people that's like, she has a new album out, and it's probably about her exes and whatnot. It's like, actually, I'm not even going to say respectfully, but disrespectfully as possible. Y'all made her famous based on the song she wrote.
Yep.
Oh my God, I hate her ex too, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And now that she just keeps doing it, you're like, ew, bro, you literally made her famous for that. Mm-hmm. That's like making someone who paints cars famous for how well they do the color purple and then going, oh, he paints purple. What the fuck?
Or hating a pinstriper for being good at pinstriping.
Exactly. Like,
yeah.
You know, but on the other hand, Adele will come out with a new album like she just did about her fucking divorce. And everyone's like, I feel this in my bones.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm living with one of those.
Yeah. Gross.
Gross. I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah, but gross. I said what I said. Not Adele, but the situation.
Yeah.
Adele looks amazing.
She does. She really does. Good for her.
But yeah, no, like, it's just funny to me that like one artist will do it and then another does it, and they're like, well, no, the other one is better. Why? So, anyways, yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Ugh.
I don't get why people hate. Oh no, it slipped my mind. Fuck. Come back to me.
We'll go around in a circle, you know, the two of us.
Next.
Clean vocals and deathcore music is another one. So Whitechapel, who's been a staple deathcore band for fucking ever. You know, they have a song called Saw's the Law, and it's very heavy, very brutal. Oh yeah, it's good. It's good. It's one of their earlier songs, but it's super good. And then their last album, they have a song called "When a Demon Defiles a Witch," and the whole Hickory Creek album, which is the album that song is on, I think it's supposed to tell a story or something. It has that feel, right? So on the track "When a Demon Defiles a Witch," specifically, there's a part where there's just everything chills out, gets kind of spooky, and there's clean vocals. And oh my God, you would have thought every fucking gauge-eared, skinny jean, chest-tattooed motherfucker who listened to Drop A music was going to shit themselves.
No, I can
wearing their sister's skinny jeans. Like,
yeah,
you can do stuff like that and have it work. I mean, let's face it, it either works or it doesn't.
Yeah,
plain and simple.
It's on how you do it.
Yeah,
if it's well done. Yeah,
they just came out with a new album. I think it's called Kin. And there are a couple songs on there that have Philip Bosemore doing clean vocals again. But they fit. You know? Like, it works. It's not like they're in the middle of this just absolute beatdown of a fucking song, and all of a sudden he's like, yeah. You know what I mean?
James Hetfield's it.
Yeah, like he doesn't get into, you know, the Eye to Eye song from Powerline in the Goofy movie mid fucking breakdown.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. People hate everything. If it's different, people hate it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you and I talked about this the other day because you always give me shit because I'm like, their newer stuff is whatever. I feel like if you can change your style and not lose, what did I call it? The depth of it.
Yeah.
Then it works. Like Breaking Benjamin doesn't really change their sound much, but they tweak it here and there.
Yeah.
Like they nip and tuck it here and there, and it works.
Yeah.
Disturbed kind of does that as well, although a lot of their newer stuff's kind of it feels flat.
Yeah.
You know.
On the opposite side of that, Bullet for My Valentine, after the album Fever, really started writing for radio, and
you could tell.
You listen to the songs and you're like, nah.
And that's I think what I mean, and that's what I think I mean by depth is like it's instead of writing for radio, I like that phrase. You're writing because you want to write the music and have people listen to your story, your emotions, your opinions, whatever. But
that's what they've finally gotten back to with the last couple albums.
Yeah. So, do you remember it yet, dumbass?
No. Oh, Hondas.
Yeah, I never got, like, here's the thing. I get that the people who owned them.
Some of them can be pretentious assholes.
Well, that and some of them are dumb.
Yeah.
Like, I have a stock fucking 4-door
D-Series.
D-Series. At every fucking stoplight.
Yeah.
Listen, that's annoying no matter what fucking car you do it. It's not cool when it's one car or another.
Yeah.
Except for maybe like a Lambo or something. But that's only because, wow, that's expensive.
Yeah. But it's the, people, it's a Honda, so they instantly discount it. Like,
especially these days.
Hondas are some of the best, like, track cars you can build.
Yeah.
They're cheap, they're light, double wishbone suspension.
If you can find them now.
Yeah, well.
I mean,
let's face sad.
The newer ones ain't. I mean, we've talked about that before. The newer ones ain't.
Yeah, after, like, the mid-2000s, it's all just a crapshoot with them.
The golden era has come to an end.
The 90s Hondas are the best.
Yeah.
And I'll die on that hill.
Yeah. That and the other thing, too. There's no replacement for displacement. You ever heard of power to weight ratio, sweetheart?
Yeah, and it's called a turbo.
Yeah.
Look it up. It looks like a snail.
And yeah, some people will argue, if you put a turbo on a bigger motor, it spools faster, you make more power, yada, yada. That's fine.
Yeah.
Not every car is looking for that.
I don't need to make 1 million horsepower on my front-wheel drive 1,500-pound Civic hatchback.
That brings me into my next one. Thank you. Stop fucking bitching about front wheel drive. Stop it.
It's so stupid.
It's so dumb. Oh, it's wrong wheel drive. Really?
Oh, okay.
Tell
that to the Integra Type R.
Yeah.
The best handling front wheel drive car ever made.
You literally have. Remember when the Cobalt SS did a faster Nürburgring time than the fucking R34?
Yes,
Remember that?
Yes, I do.
Last I checked, not only was that a GM product,
a Chevrolet.
Let's face it,
economy car.
GM's front wheel drive small car offerings aren't fantastic.
Listen.
But
small car, I was gonna say. Grand Am GT. Put your foot down and that tire's gonna be fucking laid to waste.
You mean the GTP? That's the supercharged ones.
The GT did it too. The 3800, man.
Yeah,
you can't kill that fucking thing
until the intake manifold leaks.
They just deal with it.
But yeah, no, like front wheel drive cars are light, they're more compact, and they handle well. So
and there's less shit to break.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never understood the hate for it. I feel like maybe people just haven't driven a fun one, or they got stuck driving their mom's like Yaris or some shit, and they're like, this is garbage.
No, it's because people look at Evos and R34s and
they look at
they drag race them, and they're like, oh, well, a front wheel drive will just spin and go
Yeah.
It's like the cars are made for different things.
Yeah. Not every car has to fucking check every box.
They don't have to all make 1 million horsepower and do a 10-second quarter mile. Like, fuck, if you want to do that, just get an old muscle car. You can put, I don't know what, an LS and put like $1,000 into it and make that
600. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, and then you have the other end of the coin where everyone shits on Dodge Challengers for being so heavy. It's like, it's a big car. It's a big American car. What the fuck do you want?
Do you think old muscle cars were light? Because they weren't.
Yeah. Fox bodies aren't that light.
No. Like, and they're small.
They're super small, but they're ultra fucking heavy. Mm-hmm. I just...
Yeah.
People fucking knee-jerk react at some of this shit, and it's just like, why?
Yep.
Take 2 seconds to fucking rub those 2 brain cells together, sweetheart. You can get it done.
Uh-huh.
But like I've talked about with the BRZs, in comparison to the Challenger, Hellcat, Demon, Red Eye, even the Scat Pack, whatever way you want to option it out.
Yeah.
So y'all bitch about the BRZ not having enough power, and then you bitch about the Challenger being too heavy. It's like, well, the Challenger has more than enough power to overcome its weight. Mm-hmm. At 707 horsepower in the Hellcat,
that's plenty. That's plenty.
If you're worried about weight at that point, you need to go on a diet.
Yeah.
Yep. And the BRZ needs a turbo, and
nope.
No, it doesn't. You want a turbo, you buy the WRX. Mm-hmm. Plain and simple. Mm-hmm. If they put a turbo on the BRZ, it would outsell the WRX, and they would never fucking do that.
Yeah.
Ever.
Even though the new one looks like a Crosstrek and a Civic had sex.
Oh, that new WRX is bad. The current generation Supra, I never understood. Oh, well, BMW. Yeah, okay.
Since when is it a bad thing to have a BMW straight six?
Seriously.
It never has been.
Oh, they leak oil. And?
So does every Toyota engine ever made.
Yeah. If you have a Toyota without an oil leak, you're a liar.
Yeah, exactly. God damn.
Oh, well, the interior. Yeah. BMW interiors are really nice. I don't know where the fuck that became a bad thing.
Yep. They are pretty nice.
It blows my fucking mind.
The big one, it's automatic only.
Okay? You'll never outshift that car.
Nope.
Never.
But
ever.
But the spirit of it's gone and all this crap. It's 2021.
It makes more power than the old one.
Yeah. Easily.
Well, that 280, 285 number was, I know. I know that wasn't the real amount of horsepower.
It was closer to like 320, but even still.
The current Supra makes more. Yeah. Stock for stock. So shut up.
That's a fucking invalid argument.
Don't get me wrong. I've driven a Mark IV Supra. When I worked at Toyota, I got to drive one. They told me I wasn't allowed to, but shut up.
Yeah.
And it was fun. It was a twin turbo, and that motherfucker moved.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I can only imagine the current one. So first off, the current one is a little bit. It looks like it's a little bit smaller. I might be wrong in that.
I think they're similar in size.
Yeah, but just like a C hair, maybe smaller.
Yeah.
Or maybe the body, like the design language makes it look more compact.
Yeah.
But think about it. You know, Toyota literally went on record saying they weren't going to build the car until it was to their, you know, the bar that they set.
Right.
You know, and I mean, not for nothing, but Toyota is synonymous with quality.
So the A90 is the new one.
Is it? Yeah.
It's 5.3 inches shorter, and the wheelbase is 3.2 inches shorter.
So that thing's got a handle better than the fucking old Supra then.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, never mind
the old Supra's fucking huge.
Yeah.
For like what kind of... Well, it's a Grand Tourer, I guess. But
and that's the other thing, too, is people forget that. People forget that the Supra was always a Grand Tourer.
Yeah.
It was never
a track monster.
No.
It was a Grand Touring car. Just like the 300ZX was, and the 3000 GT.
Yep. Well, when those ran.
It wasn't very often.
Yep.
There's another thing. People hate on those cars. They're fucking awesome.
The 3000 GTs?
Yeah. When they run.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like,
they're so ahead of their time with the active aero and all the fun stuff.
I hate to be that guy. No, I don't. The early 80s DR30 and DR31 Skylines, the GTSXs, had active aero, sweetheart.
Yeah, but this was a mass-produced vehicle for multiple markets. For multiple markets.
Oh, you can eat my fucking multiple market.
Multiple markets. There it is. But yeah, they were. And I've driven one, and it drove really, really nice. It was very comfortable. Yeah, they're bigger inside than you'd think they are. Huh. I was surprised. Yeah, I drove it to the Kittery auction. We got one when I worked at Port City, whatever, detailing cars.
Oh, right.
And they sent it to the bad auction, so it's probably crushed now or something, impounded.
It's probably on blocks in Manchester.
God, yeah, it probably is. But yeah, a lot of people hate those. And I mean, yeah, the base models, the SLs with the single cam V6, those are pieces of shit.
Well, remember you know what car never looked right was the fucking bare bones Dodge Stealth. That car never looked right.
I don't even like them in RT form. I don't like the Stealth at all.
It's funny because it's got Dodge's 90s styling all over it. Like it. I know this is supposed to be like us trying to figure out why people hate them, but I think we know why people don't like the Stealth.
Yeah.
The Avenger was a better looking car at that time.
Oh, God,
we all saw what that turned into.
Well, the Avenger was a second gen. No, an Eclipse. It was on the same platform.
I thought it was on the same platform as the Galant. No.
Nope. Same. It was the coupe of the Eclipse.
Well, the Eclipses are coupes.
Yeah. Avenger. What was I? The Avenger. Nope. Never mind. Forget that whole thought. Yeah, the Avenger's on the Eclipse chassis.
You doing great, Adam.
I'm all fucked up. Yeah, what else do people hate? Xbox.
Or we could just say consoles in general.
Yeah, but more specifically, people suck PlayStation's dick all the time.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, Xbox is for idiots. And okay, we got Game Pass with 200 plus games on it.
Yep.
Which includes the Xbox Live subscription for $15 a month.
Which isn't bad, honestly.
It's really good because I play a lot of the games on Game Pass.
Yep.
The console's more powerful than the PS4. It does 12 teraflops of graphical computing power.
Teraflops?
Compared to 10 on the PS5.
Teraflops?
Uh-huh.
That's not a word.
It's a Google it. You'll be fine.
That can't be a word.
The PS5's memory system is faster, but I mean, I don't know. The controller's better.
My biggest, and that's the thing too, is if Xbox isn't that great, then why are all the PC controllers Xbox style?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the fucking joysticks on the PlayStation controllers, and I will die on this hill. They suck. The D-pad is better.
Well, Scuff makes the like professional good controllers.
Yep.
On the PS5, guess what design they're based after?
Huh.
Not the PlayStation controller.
Isn't that weird? Even the fucking Switch, if you buy the controller for those,
The Switch Pro controller.
Yep, it's Xbox style.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I don't understand console wars either. I never have.
Yeah. Oh, well, the PlayStation has more exclusives.
So?
If you buy a console just to play a specific game, not that I've ever done that, I've totally done that.
I have too.
But at this point, it's just like, why?
It's so dumb.
You can play Final Fantasy on the fucking Xbox now.
Uh-huh.
You know?
The only thing making me consider a PS5 is Gran Turismo 7. Because that game looks fucking incredible.
It does.
And it will never come to Xbox, ever. Just like Forza will never go to PlayStation.
Well, why? It doesn't need to.
Yeah.
You know? But stop bragging about how much your fucking computer build costs, by the way. Literally nobody cares.
Your $2,000 computer is marginally better than my Xbox, which was $500.
And you'll have to upgrade it in a year.
Yeah. Marginally better.
And the only reason most people have these PCs now is because of all the fucking Twitch tards.
And the RGB lights and all that other shit, yeah.
I mean, I like the lights, but I also like flash.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
I like shiny shit. I didn't just buy a skin on COD because it was
No.
Oh, God.
Oh, there's one thing that I can understand why people hate.
What?
Warzone. Because it sucks. It's full of hackers and it's bullshit.
Adam, you...
And they're new. Listen. They released a anti-cheat called Ricochet. The first day it was out, hackers had the source code already for it.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not even kidding. So that went down the fucking tubes real quick.
God.
Yep. So, I mean, it's fun. Like, if we do plunder, the money mode, that's all right.
Except for the current one with the fog. No thanks.
Yeah, get rid of the goddamn
I'm not great at the game as it is. I don't need fog impeding my vision.
Exactly.
I got one that you might disagree with.
Okay.
Gambit and Destiny 2.
I like Gambit.
I
get frustrated with it.
Yeah, but you get frustrated with everything.
Uh-huh.
As do I. But like, the extent that fucking Gambit. It's like, dude, it's not that bad. Oh, my teammates suck. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna. It's a fact of the game.
Yeah, like, in what fucking world are you put on a great team every single fucking time? 10 out of 10 times.
Barely ever.
You know, like, even in PvP.
Yeah. Well, I will say Crucible sucks.
Crucible doesn't suck.
It sucks.
It needs new maps, but other than that,
it sucks. The balancing is ass.
I got a kill in comp the other day with Rat King.
Oh yeah?
Yep. I was so fucking proud.
Phone the press.
Yep. Oh yeah, we're gonna touch on that right now. I don't get why everyone hates Rat King. It's really not that bad of a weapon. It's not. Oh, well, you need everyone to be using it for the perk. You still turn invisible if you reload after a kill.
Isn't it just one other person?
Yeah, even just one other person, but it stacks. And the eyes glow red.
Remember the raid cheese a couple of years ago with Rat King? Where you get a whole team of Rat King and you just melted whoever the fuck it was?
Yep.
That was fun.
Yep.
Those were fun times.
Yeah.
You know.
And I don't get why people don't like it.
You reload and you're invisible.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's like actually a strat in some shit.
Yeah. It's great. People just hate everything.
Well, yeah. Sometimes it makes sense, like politicians. Other times.
Yuck.
By the way, what did I say? Who's that dude we were talking about earlier?
Mitch McConnell.
Dude, he looks like he smells bad. He looks like he just doesn't, and it has nothing to do with the fact that he's a politician or a spineless prick. He literally just looks like he smells like old man poo.
Yeah. Yeah.
My diaper's been full for days now.
Jesus Christ.
Though, to be fair, Nancy Pelosi looks like she smells like a burnt crack pipe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh.
They're all garbage.
Yep.
All of them.
But those two specifically look like they smell horrid.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You smell like fucking baby powder and burnt crack rock. Go away. Oh,
incredible.
Amazing, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Christmas.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Christmas.
Christmas is bunk.
No, Christmas is great.
Christmas is bunk as fuck.
Nope. Nope. Valentine's Day is bunk as fuck.
Well, no shit.
Christmas.
That any of the Hallmark holidays
It's stupid.
is stupid.
Christmas is great.
No, it's not.
How is it not?
Wait, you tell me how it is first.
You get. I like to bake, so I make a lot of pies and stuff, and you get to see your family. I happen to like my family.
Most of mine's dead. It's not gonna get.
Well,
You
yeah.
expect me to fucking pull out the Ouija board every Christmas?
Yes. You get the nice fireplace, and it's cold outside, and
Who has a fireplace that
I
you
have
know?
a fireplace. It's just behind a wall of sheetrock because somebody sucks and covered it up.
That doesn't count.
My dad's got a fireplace. My aunt has a fireplace. We go there.
Your hot aunt?
And it's good. You get together with your friends and do the thing.
I'd get together with your aunt.
And and you get to decorate the house and the tree, and it's very nice. I love Christmas. The presents and shit can fuck off. People will put way too much stock into buying presents and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And that part of it's kind of ugh.
Bunk.
I like the togetherness and then just the being happy part.
You gonna pull out a fucking peace pipe now there, flower child?
Uh-huh.
I like the togetherness of it.
I do.
Fuck you.
It's very good. Oh, I know. I'm happy and enjoy something.
I
must
know.
go
What's
fuck
wrong
myself.
with you? Fuck you.
I know. I'm the worst.
I don't like Christmas because of the concept of it, and it's just. You remember? You might be old enough for this one. Remember Tickle Me Elmo?
Yeah.
Do you remember the Christmas that came out?
Yeah.
People were getting fucking trampled.
Yeah.
Like, it's the most wonderful time of the year. I'm using quotey fingers here and middle fingers. But yet, it's the time of year where people are at their apps, other than like election season
Or Black Friday.
Yeah, it's when people are at their fucking worst.
Well, that's the part I just denounced.
I know.
I don't like that
know.
shit.
But I just I hate any holiday that makes it so that you have to be a certain way or I don't know. I don't like it.
Well, that's the thing. The holiday doesn't do that. Society does.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's wrapped around the holiday, and it's like, meh.
You got to separate it. People don't know how.
You gotta keep them separated.
People don't know how. They want the thing, and they're gonna kill everybody to get it. No, fuck you.
Yeah,
spend time with your loved ones and just chill out.
Didn't that happen when Furby was a thing too?
Oh my God, I had a Furby and it talked to me in the middle of the night and I smashed it with a hammer.
I mean, at least you weren't trying to give out state secrets in a peanut butter sandwich.
Peanut butter
The
sandwich.
sandwich tastes like shame and
Missile codes.
and broken USB bits. What the fuck? Jenkins, did you put a hard drive in my sandwich again?
How many calories in this SD card?
Oh, it's an SD Lite. Never mind.
Oh, good. We're
Okay,
good.
good.
Jesus Christ.
No, I can't do Christmas. I can't.
Yeah, that's fair. It's not for everyone.
bleh.
What about Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving, great.
Thanksgiving's all right.
It's food.
Yeah.
It's just food all day.
Yeah.
You watch food, eat football. You eat food, watch football, and go to sleep.
I was going to say your traditions are a little different than mine.
It's amazing. And now that I have the vaccine, I can go to my dad's and watch football this year.
I think it has to do with who goes.
Yeah.
You know, my mom has a tendency to have friends over that I don't particularly fucking like because they're extra boomerish.
Ugh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's no good. Ugh. Yeah. I mean, well, then you do the Friendsgiving thing like we used to do.
Yes.
That's a good time.
And I know I've said this before, but stop deifying fucking politicians. And that goes for both sides. Like, oh my God, the Bernie bros were obnoxious. The fucking Trumpers are still obnoxious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just both sides of it. Just stop.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Your guy sucks. Both of them. Anyways.
Uh-huh.
But that's what I have to look forward to at family dinner sometimes is my mom being like, oh, so-and-so's coming over. They're a good friend. And I got to listen to them fucking deep throat whatever fucking politician at the moment.
Wonderful. Ugh. Hooray.
Oh, you know, this, that, and the other thing. Nobody cares. Pass the potatoes or have a heart attack, you dumb old fuck.
Pass the potatoes or have a heart attack.
Like, whichever.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, what's another thing?
I'm going to say this one. I don't get why people hate Subarus so much. I really don't.
The people that drive
them.
the
people that drive them are obnoxious. Mm-hmm. Oh, they're so bad.
Yeah.
They're so bad. But, like, you know, I get the head gasket thing was a thing for the single cam motors, the old naturally aspirated ones.
And then people just apply it to all the engines.
But, like, I don't know. I've owned... What am I on, my seventh one at this point?
Yeah.
And I don't know, I never had any issues. My 04 Forester Turbo, I drove down to Pennsylvania for an autocross, beat the bag out of it for 2 days, crashed it, and then drove it the fuck home. Yeah, I dipped my tires into the wet grass and it carried me through a fence.
Well.
One of the fastest times of the day, though. But yeah, like, I don't know, man.
I had that blue WRX for a little while with like
36 on it.
And it ran fine.
Yeah.
It pulled, it leaked oil, but you fixed that.
Yep. Oh, speaking of RX-8s, I don't get why people hate them either.
They're shaped very, very strangely.
Which is fine. Yeah. I get that in that third door. Okay.
Yeah, that's weird.
But, the Renesis. My ex-wife's uncle, okay, had one that he daily drove. Mm-hmm. And it had well over 150K on it. And it's still... Now, this was years ago when I was still married. Mm-hmm. But even then, like, he drove everywhere for work. Mm-hmm. And it never left him stranded. It never broke down. Yeah. Like, I feel like people don't fucking understand you have to take care of your car.
They don't just keep going and going.
I beat the bag out of my old car and it took it. Okay.
Great.
Not every car is the same. And I've preached this before, not on the podcast, but like outside of it. Mm-hmm. Certain cars, there are a special set of rules to own. Mm-hmm. You know, with Subarus, flat fours don't like to have the piss revved out of them. Mm-hmm. Shit, the fucking red line for the Beetle is like 5,500 on a 1.6.
Damn.
Yeah. Like rotaries, you have to let them warm up no matter what you do. Like, yep. Say you were parked behind me in a rotary powered vehicle. You can't just go out, start the car, move the car, and shut it off. Because then you flood it.
Yeah. No, that's bad.
Up. Yeah.
No.
Now, I get that's a pain in the ass, but there are certain quirks with some cars.
If it's a pain in the ass, don't buy it.
Yeah. If you're not ready to fucking deal with that.
Yeah. Then don't buy it.
You know?
Rotary is basically a 2-stroke engine.
Yeah.
It's a spinning Dorito that burns gas and oil at the same time.
No. I don't get why people are like, oh, well, the Renesis is just garbage. Is it? Then why are people using Renesas housings for builds? Other than the fact that 13B housings are getting hard to find. You're going to disagree with this one. LS swaps. I don't get why people hate on them. Like, the whole point of swapping an engine into a car, most of the time, not all the time, is to make the car better, which an LS does. They're reliable. You can find parts for them at literally any Vato zone.
Boring.
So what?
Boring.
Stop. 2JZ swaps aren't fucking boring. They're literally in everything.
No, not anymore. Everything's LS now.
It's boring. Literally not, though.
Boring.
There are more 2J swaps every day, especially on social media.
No, there are not.
Dude, people are swapping fucking 2Js into Lambos. Knock
Good.
it off.
Good. Nope. Nope. LSs are fucking boring.
They're not
played out.
Why? Because they're reliable?
It's the easy choice.
Have you ever LS swapped a car? It's not easy.
It's the easy choice. Ooh, I LS swap my fucking whatever. Okay.
It's not easy, though. You're making it sound like you just bolt it in and go.
No, I'm not saying it's the easy choice for just an engine swap. Oh, LS. Oh, okay.
I know. It sucks. It sucks when something is readily available with the parts market. Oh,
it sure does.
The audacity. The temerity.
It's stupid.
You dumb 5-cylinder fuck.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
You're stupid.
Be creative and be different.
Why?
Because that's what modifying cars is about.
Not really.
Oh, okay. All right.
I do shit to my car because I want to. Not because I want to be different. Not because of anyone else. If you're doing it solely to be different, then that means you give a fuck about someone else's opinion on your car.
You just want to be different. You want to do different stuff.
It's not different to 2J swap a car. It's not.
No, I didn't say it was. There's other engines out there besides the fucking 2J and the LS. LS is boring.
As we go on in time.
Boring.
Not really.
Boring.
Stop.
It's so boring.
God.
Oh, it's so boring.
You're like a child.
I know. Yep. So bad.
Anyways, what else you got, dickhead?
Nope. Hate LS swaps. They're so dumb.
Yeah, move on. What else we got?
I don't know. I got nothing. I'm all out of ideas.
Idiot.
Electric drum sets.
No, see.
A lot of people hate those, though. Some of them sound really good.
Yeah, some of them do. The one I have that we're both currently looking at, because it's essentially a base model, it's not a great setup. Like the rim is way too thick.
Yeah.
So when I go to play, I'll come down and I'll hit the fucking rim on the snare like every hit.
Yeah. Why did they set the pad in so deep?
I don't know. George, my buddy George, has the set by the same company, but it's a couple price points up. Not like obnoxious price or anything, especially for an electric drum set. But it has proper like normal rims and stuff like that. So I think it's just a price point thing.
Yeah. But I don't know. People talk a lot of shit on them, and some of them can sound just like the real thing.
Yeah, especially with all the sound packs that are available now and stuff like that.
Yep.
And let's face it, a lot of people, especially nowadays, are in housing situations where they have like an apartment or something.
Yep.
You're not putting a drum set in a fucking apartment, dude. Nope. I don't care how Billy Badass you fucking think. Yeah. Oh, fuck my neighbor. Listen.
Fuck your house, you're evicted.
You're literally going to hit the snare once and you're going to have a noise complaint.
Yep.
Like.
Yeah. And you don't have to tune them.
No.
You don't have to change the heads. Well maybe down the line.
I'm sure I'm going to break a fucking pad sensor at some point.
Yeah.
How hard I hit these things.
But I mean, they're a decent alternative to real thing.
Yeah. I mean, I got mine for $350.
Yeah.
Which is cheap, and you can tell by the quality of it.
Yeah.
But again, that's not on the company. That's on the price point.
That's the market it was in.
Yep.
So a couple $100 more, you get a
like one. $800, $1,000 will give you a real primo one.
Preem.
Oh God. Someone's been playing Cyberpunk. Real preem.
Yeah, real preem. Listen, with all the patches and shit, It's actually
You were still
playable.
complaining about it, though.
Well, yeah, there was still stupid shit happening, but
I don't get how it runs smoother on my Xbox One than your Xbox Series, whatever. Because the last gen was the afterthought.
Which is weird because they started it in development for those consoles.
Exactly. I don't know why they didn't just be like, you know what? We're going to make it for...
Next gen only.
No, not even that. Just make it for Xbox One and PS4, right? Make it the last fucking hurrah for the system. Go out with let's go out with a bang.
Well, that's kind of what they did because they were going to do a next-gen update.
Yeah.
Which has been delayed till next year again.
Dude, their whole fucking... They're like, this is the timeline we're working with, blah, 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 blah. They have not hit a single fucking point in that timeline.
No.
Holy shit.
No. And there's the DLCs like a free jacket and like weird stuff like that. Like no missions or anything.
No.
Like I want to do some more stuff in the cool world you made.
Yeah, and we had talked about it before as far as endings go. That there is one, and a lot of people have talked about it in various articles and stuff like that, like Paul Tassi on Forbes and shit like that.
Yeah.
That one of the endings, we're not going to say which one for spoiler's sake, but we know which one, the good one, is going to be the one that most likely carries into the expansions. Still waiting on those fucking expansions, though, dickheads. Like, come on.
I mean, the game's finally at a point where it's stable enough to maybe start looking into that. But, I don't know. That game has had such a rough start and life.
It's really not that bad, though.
It's a pretty good game. I enjoyed it.
You want to talk about another game? Well, I feel like a lot of the problems got blown out of proportion because the hype for the game got blown out of proportion. Like, you can't fucking label something as like a game-changing event and yada yada, and then drop that.
Yeah, and then have that come out. Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
Yep.
Electric cars. I don't get why people hate those.
Yeah. I don't like some of the designs.
They are a little weird looking.
Yep.
I will give you that. But at the same time, I think those weird designs will push car design forward, hopefully.
Yeah.
Instead of making the same nip and tuck.
Angular, wide mouth grill. Ship it.
I think that, though, and I know you're going to be like, I don't care, it's ugly. That's fine. But I think it's literally because of, they're doing adjustable air dams and shit like that open and close. Like that Aston Martin, where the whole grill closes in order to... shutters, that's what I was trying to think of. They're doing shutters in order to heat the motor up for catalytic efficiency and stuff like that.
Yeah, but in stuff like a Camry?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I don't know.
It was funny, though, because everyone was bullshit at Lexus for the longest time because they were like, oh, Lexuses are so boring. They're this, they're that. So they finally did the spindle, right?
Yeah.
Which, to me, looks fine.
It's all right, yeah.
And then they're like, well, that's too much. Like, shut up. Like,
nobody's ever happy. Never. I don't know.
I don't know. Electric cars... Now, I know there's a big political hubbub around it, and we're not talking about that.
No.
We're talking about the people who just incessantly complain about them for what?
Car don't make noise.
Yep.
No noise make.
There's no noise. Dude, there's going to be a point where you can... I guarantee you that someone has already thought of this. They just haven't executed it yet.
Yeah.
We're going to get to a point where you can pretty much program your car to sound like whatever you want.
Yep.
And shit like that.
Yep.
Like, if you want to drive down the road and every time you hit the accelerator, it goes...
Yes, please.
Every time you hit the brakes, do! You know what I'm saying, though? Like, you can't tell me that hasn't been thought of.
No. Well, you can already make Tesla's horns whatever you want.
Yeah.
So, they're on their way. And I would love to have a Tesla as a daily driver. Yeah. I'd love it.
Absolutely not.
Get home, plug my car in, and it's very good to go for the
Especially with how far I drive. Dude, a Tesla fucking, even a Model 3 would be prime.
I daily drive an uncomfortable, loud-ass car.
You made it that
I'm
way.
Fucking so sick of it.
You made it that way.
I would love to have a nice, comfy, quiet-ass car to drive every day.
Put the stock suspension back in it.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Then I don't want to hear it.
I am just saying I would love to have a nice, quiet, comfy car.
So put the exhaust back on
And
it.
you don't... No. No.
I ruined my own car. You know what I would really like to have?
Yeah.
What my car was.
Uh-huh. No, that car wasn't even that comfy to begin with. But, no.
Put Passat springs on it.
No. I'm not doing any of that.
Then don't bitch about it.
I'm not bitching. I'm saying why I would like to have a Tesla. A Tesla would be nice because you just get home, you plug it in, you don't got to go to the gas station, and then I can make my horn a fart noise or whatever the hell I want it.
Would you put Racelands on it, though?
No, I would leave it alone.
You wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you fucking...
I would not modify a Tesla if I had one. I'd just leave it.
I would be shocked if you left it alone.
I would.
Yeah.
I don't understand what is happening right now.
It's an electric car.
You know, there's a solar panel and the roof's on them, so you can have the climate control going when the car's off.
Isn't that nice?
It's sweet.
One of the things that Subaru brought over from Europe for the...
A WRX wagon.
No.
Well, then I don't care.
They don't have it. That's Japan only.
Well,
sweetie.
bring it here anyway.
Oh, no. Remember? New Zealand and Australia are getting it.
Of course.
Anyways.
Fuckers.
No, so over in Europe, they got the Impreza diesel for a while. Which, from what I heard,
a diesel 4...
Flat 4. Yep. You didn't know
What
that
did
was a
that
thing?
sound like?
No idea.
Oh. I'm going to have to look that up.
No. It was, the 0809 body style Imprezas.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, they made a system that heats up, like, basically so that you could have heat when the car starts.
My Jetta does that.
Yeah. So they brought that over for the Crosstrek hybrids
Nice.
and the plugins.
Good.
They were talking about it down at school, and I'm like, isn't that what you guys did in the diesel? And the teacher was like, very good. I'm like,
Gold star.
thanks, but it's the only thing that makes sense.
Yeah, my Jetta has this electric circuit or whatever that when the engine's still cold, it tries to get it hotter quicker.
Yep.
It doesn't work well, but the thought's there.
Neither does your AC over 80.
Yeah, it's stupid. It needs a compressor, but it doesn't. It needs that evap switch.
Which is built into the compressor, I assume.
Yeah, so it's easier to do the compressor, but it's also 5 times the cost.
Tribeca's had something like that, too. There was a sensor on the back bottom of the AC compressor, and it was just better to do the compressor.
Yeah.
Well, the Tribeca was yuck to begin with.
That's such a stupid vehicle.
Yeah.
Fuck. If any of you out there are driving a Tribeca, get a new fucking car, please.
Or message us on the fucking Facebook page, because seriously, we want to know why you have it and why you like it. And not even to make fun of you. Like, we're genuinely curious.
Yeah.
They are comfy, but they rattle and they ride like shit, but the seats are super comfy.
I've never even
sat
in
one.
one.
Subaru won an award for that interior at the time.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's a disgusting interior. It's heinous.
It ain't great.
Yuck. Wow, there must have not been any competition.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Like BMWs of that age, interiors are very nice.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, very nice for a Bengal car.
Yeah.
God, I never understood that. The fucking the bleeding fucking taillights and
yeah. And they've only gotten worse.
Oh, that fucking snout.
Pretty soon the car's just going to be a big kidney grill.
With wheels.
With wheels and doors.
And what you do to enter the vehicle is you lift up the kidney grill and you enter through the front.
Oh, yuck. BMWs are gross. The 90s ones are okay, though.
Well, the early 2000 ones aren't bad. Like the E92 M3 with the 4.5 liter V8.
E92s are pretty good. The
They sound good.
The 7 series from them are pretty good too.
Well, you want to talk about your...
Whoa!
What?
Sorry. The Broncos are trading Von Miller to the Rams.
What?
Yeah. That
Why?
just happened.
Why? For what?
2 second-round picks. Holy shit.
Well,
wow.
The Rams' defense just got better.
Fucking A, man. All right. Yep. Sidetrack.
Well, you'll have to talk about that on your podcast with Matt, which is called what?
Boofin' and Goofin' Sportscast.
That's right. When do you guys release episodes?
It's sporadic right now. I think we're going to do 3 times a week.
Do you even know what that word means?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
We shouted out this podcast on the last one we just did.
Well, you're on both of them, you whore.
Yeah, but he did it.
Promiscuous girl.
That's me. I'm just waiting to meet my Timbaland.
Shut all the way the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Oh, TikTok's another thing that people hate.
I can see why, though, honestly. I enjoy it.
I think, I don't know. I don't think that they hate TikTok per se. I think they hate the percentage of the youths that are out in public doing fucking TikTok dances.
God, yes. That's a big one. I don't know. There's a lot of funny shit on TikTok, though. Like, really funny stuff.
Yep.
And cool stuff. Like cars, music stuff. Some of the sports guys on TikTok are funny as hell, too. And then you got the meme pages. But yeah, the people like doing the dancing and the pranks, the public pranks. I fucking hate those so much.
Okay, hold on.
That Chupapi Muñeño guy, I want to punch him in the throat. He goes into stores and has a guy on the other aisle waiting to throw stuff over. And he'll like whip a fucking like big ass pillow or something at a customer. And then he'll start throwing the things and he'll act like that. And it's fucking stupid.
Well, what about the guy that dresses up as a bush and scares people?
That's kind of funny. Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
That's funny. But like the scripted pranks and shit.
Yeah,
you can easily tell it's scripted.
But I mean, you'll get that on any social media.
Yeah, but it's still stupid.
Yeah.
Yuck. I found out it's mostly older people and boomers that hate everything because they don't understand how it works.
Well, that was actually going to lead me into my next one. Modern music. Everyone bitches. Oh, it's all auto-tuned. I hate to fucking break it to you, sweetheart, but as long as pitch correction has existed.
Have you ever heard Celine Dion's Life After Love, whatever that song's called?
That's Cher.
Who cares? That whole song is pitch correction and fucking crazy shit.
Yeah, but that's the point.
And that came out in the 80s.
No, Life After Love came out in the 90s, sweetheart.
Whatever. It's still almost 30 years old.
But hear me out here. People need to understand that as long as you're in the recording studio recording, there is pitch correction going on in your voice.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, I don't understand why, back in your fucking day, if it existed, like, sure, you don't like that T-Pain turned it up to 11 and made him sound like a fucking robot.
Yeah, but that became his signature style, and it's cool.
Although T-Pain can actually sing without it, like actually sing.
And he can drift. So
yes.
T-Pain's cool as shit.
Pickle Rick S14.
Pickle Rick S14.
That's right. Yeah, T-Pain's cool as hell. Mm-hmm. Shout out T-Pain. T-Pain sponsor us.
Come let us interview you.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, that track on the new Limp Bizkit one where he's talking to Wes. So your favorite foods like
It's so good.
But also it's not auto-tune, it's called Melodyne. So if you're gonna fucking complain, get it right.
Melodyne. That sounds like
and that leads me into my next one. But go ahead.
It sounds like a .com company.
Yeah.
Melodyne.
Or like a future, like a RoboCop setting or Terminator setting fucking company.
A corporation.
Melodyne. We care about you.
Sure.
And then like a fucking spaceship in the background is like wrecking into a building.
Yeah.
Deep into the far future where everyone speaks with autotune. Melodyne controls everything.
That's terrifying.
Coming this fall.
Ugh. That'd be terrifying. Oh, I don't like it.
Well, so this brings me to my next one. I follow Billie Eilish on Instagram because I find her entertaining. And she actually went on a little bit about Melodyne and stuff like that. And I don't get why people hate her.
I don't know either.
Like, she's not a cunt. Like, here's the thing. If somebody's a cunt, I
Cardi
get it.
B.
Yeah, like Cardi B. I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like,
she seems pretty chill.
What has, other than, I mean, sure, she dresses a little weird, but who cares?
Yeah.
I love when people take shit like that to heart. Well, look at the way she dresses. Yes, Edward, I'm sure that affects your morning coffee.
Yeah. Affects his ability to sleep at night.
Yeah. You know. Or back on the modern music thing, you know, what was it you said? Pee pee poo poo wet pussy song?
Yeah,
The WAP song.
Funny lady make wet pussy song.
So it's not a good song. It's really not. But stop fucking saying, oh, they could say anything these days and yada. Do you not remember My Neck, My Back?
So there's a song
like
from, oh my God, way like the 30s, I think.
I know what song you're
yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. The woman, I forget her name. I need to look this up.
There has been offensive. Do you not remember fucking not Rex and Effects. Who the fuck was it? The ones who did the Me So Horny song.
Yeah. I don't know the name of them, but I do know the song.
Yeah. Like, there has been offensive shit on the radio forever.
Lucille, oh fuck, it went away. Lucille Bogan, Shave Me Dry is the name of the song. 1935 it came out. It's one of the lyrics is, if you suck my pussy, then I'll suck your dick. And I'll suck your dick till I make you shit. Holy shit. 1935 that song came out.
Real quick, can you imagine getting head so strong that you shit?
You just shit.
That'd be awful.
You do a hot Carl right on her right there.
Cleveland statement. That would be terrible for everyone involved. I would be scared of myself.
Never trust me again.
Yeah. But yeah, stop fucking modern music, you know, they say anything these days. Dude.
They're not saying that.
It's just a different list of shit. It's the same fucking idea. WAP is literally the same song as My Neck, My Back. Yep. Just, you know, different person.
Yep. Absolutely.
And again, the whole, everything's auto-tuned. Do you think that Stephen Perry, when he put out that new album a couple years ago, you know, finally post-Journey and everything, you think he didn't use pitch correction for his old-ass beat-to-shit voice?
Yeah.
Because if you do, if you believe truly and honestly in your heart of hearts that he did not, I have a bucket of green steam I would like to sell you for $10,000.
Green steam? Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, stop acting like your favorite artist doesn't use all the shit available to them in the studio.
Go listen to S&M Metallica. James's voice is heavily corrected in that.
Yeah.
But I still enjoy it.
Or the guys who are like, anything past the Black Album I don't listen to.
Oh, fuck off.
Can
we talk?
Let's do it.
Metallica post-Black Album.
Because you and I, we talk about Metallica a lot because I like making fun of you. But the first Metallica I heard was Load and Reload.
Me too.
Now, I'm going to say something kind of weird I don't think anyone has really touched upon, because why would you? I think Load was better than Reload as a whole album.
Yeah.
Because how many times have you and I talked about listening to Reload and like halfway through we're like, yeah, we're not listening to the rest of it.
Yeah. Load is a better album.
Yeah. And that was my first concert, the Load tour.
They were still really good live back then.
Yeah.
They still are, but
yeah,
they're really good.
But Stop Acting Like Metallica. As far as completely good albums, sure, I'll buy that for $1. They haven't made a good complete album in a while. But you cannot fucking sit and tell me that Fuel is not a fucking banger.
It is. Outlaw Torn.
Ain't My Bitch.
Bleeding Me.
2x4.
King Nothing.
Come on.
That was after the albums, but it was still that era.
But still, King Nothing was...
They turned it into a hard rock band. And
Yeah.
people were like, oh, that's stupid. But
Well-
no, they were still good at it.
And they weren't right. Here's the thing. They didn't change their sound to stay on the radio. They didn't, because they didn't have to.
Right.
They were literally just trying something different, which I can respect because of what we talked about. Because there is still a certain depth to Load and Reload.
Oh, yeah. They're great rock albums.
Yeah. As far as like rock goes, not metal, but rock, sure. Absolutely, they're great albums.
Yep.
And they fit the time period that they were released in. Again, Fuel and Memory Remains are bangers.
Yeah.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yep.
Even, what's their newest one? Hardwired to Self-Destruct. Atlas Rise.
Hardwired, Spit Out the Bone.
Yeah, there are some
that shit's
bangers on the
great.
new album too. Now, granted, I feel like we got duped because of the way those singles sounded, and then you listen to the rest of the album and it's like Reload Redux.
Yeah.
That I can understand getting a little.
Well, I can appreciate they're mixing their thrash roots with their rock that they did.
Yeah.
They're giving it a little something for everybody. Yeah. So I can respect that.
So I haven't listened to Death Magnetic.
The production is fucking ass. You listen to the Guitar Hero version if you don't want to get a headache. But
I thought that was only what's the one with the fucking trash can snare?
And that's Saint Anger. There's no saving that album.
There is no saving that album.
Death Magnetic's production was ass. It was in the middle of the loudness wars, so everything's compressed and clipping and loud as fuck.
Ew.
But the Guitar Hero version is just the raw masters, and it sounds so much better, and you don't get a headache. But that album had All Nightmare Long, Cyanide, The Unforgiven 3. But no, that was a really solid album as well. Really good.
I don't understand how they made a third.
I cannot listen to the third one.
Is there a lyric that says "You and me were Unforgiven 3"? Because
no, he doesn't. Do that.
Thank fucking God. Because they forced Unforgiven 2.
Well, that one worked.
I know, because it's a play on words, but Jesus Christ,
and I
man.
prefer the Unforgiven 2 to the first one. I do. I think it has a better.
You heard it here, folks.
Better melody. I like it better.
It's not a bad song.
Nope. But
not a bad song at all.
Stop with the sequel. Bullet did Tears Don't Fall Part 2, and it wasn't good.
No.
Please stop doing that.
Tears stop falling, please.
Yeah.
Stop. I don't care if they crash or whatever, just stop.
Yeah. And it was like the first song, but reverse.
Yeah.
And please, it was a cool thought, I guess, but don't.
Stop making sequels to songs.
Yeah, cut it out. Please stop it. We're going to get the Unforgiven. You're a whore because you're Unforgiven 4.
I opened a new bar at Dive. It's called Unforgiven 5.
Jesus Christ. Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Stop hating Metallica. They're good.
Well, yeah, like, and stop acting like there are no good songs past Black Album.
It's so laughable.
I love how that's the line.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, because the Black Album was such a perfect album.
Oh, it was, though.
I mean, it was good.
Oh, it was so. Oh, it's one of the best-selling albums of all time.
And rightfully so, because it is a complete album. But, like, how are you going to act like that's the line when Master of Puppets blows that fucking album out of the water?
Yeah.
Like that's your line, not
Well, a lot of it is
which
people...
one came first, Master of Puppets or Injustice?
Master of Puppets.
Okay.
A lot of people say that after Justice, they sucked, like the Black Album's bunk and everything, which is a laughable take.
Yeah, but, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm sick of hearing Enter Sandman, but it's not. I'm not going to sit here and say it's a bad song.
Yeah, I know. It's overplayed as shit.
Yeah,
but it's still a good song.
that album is like Pantera and AC/DC's careers. Like, there's only 3 songs that anyone ever plays off it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, if you play Pantera on the radio, you can only play Walk.
Walk. It's a requirement. Maybe Cowboys from Hell. Yep. Maybe. But that's pushing it.
Dude, Pantera's last album was so good, though, with fucking Revolution Is My Name.
What album was fucking Hostile on? Vulgar Display of Power?
Yep.
That's my favorite album by them. That's a great song.
That's a great album.
Oh,
all of their albums hit, except for that one in the early 80s when they were still power metal.
Yeah, or glam metal or whatever the hell. Oh. Yeah.
If you're having a bad day and you want something to cheer yourself up, look up Pantera's early shit on YouTube. Mm-hmm. You gonna laugh.
It's funny.
You gonna laugh.
Oh, you can also do that with Bullet for My Valentine when they were called Jeff Killed John. They were a Limp Bizkit like spin-off new metal band. And they were okay. It was okay.
Did you ever hear of a band called Juice? So they were a Korn cover band.
Oh God.
Right around the time, Korn had hit it like big.
Like Follow the Leader days.
Yep.
Yeah.
They got signed because they were like, every record band wanted the new metal, the this, the that.
Yeah.
I don't remember if they have any good songs. I just remember hearing a couple of them, and oh my God, it was literally like Diet Corn.
Oh God.
Which even as a food sounds bad.
Jesus Christ.
You got any of that diet low-calorie corn kicking around?
Free.
Spelled with a C instead of a K?
New metal was fun. But
it still is.
Yeah. I go back to some of it and I'm like, I enjoyed this.
Yeah, some of it is. Well, I mean, a lot of things age like fucking milk.
Yeah.
Like me. But,
like a lot of Static X songs. I like Static X. I enjoy them. But if you really listen to the song, it's like 2 notes just strummed over and over again.
But, well, you remember it was evil disco. That's what they called it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So much like disco in and of itself, it was never going to be complex.
Yeah.
And after their second album, it wasn't like that at all, which is why I stopped. I listened to the first 2 Static X albums because I liked that sound.
Wisconsin Death Trip is great.
Yep. Fantastic. That song Cold off the second album is really good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That was for a movie, too.
Yep.
Some vampire movie, I think.
But like I used to... Dope had a song in the Fast and Furious, the first movie.
Yep.
And I got into them for a little bit, and then I grew up, and I'm like, I really listen to these guys.
Dope is bad. Dope is bad, dude.
My God. I'm not proud of that.
They found my buddy's car.
Oh, good. Where is it?
Is it intact? They found it with a broken door lock and a broken key cylinder.
Okay, that's good. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah. And I'm glad no one said anything dumb because it's an El Camino, it's an 80s El Camino. I know that they're not highly prized or whatever, but his dad passed away and left him that El Camino.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck if that fucking El Camino has cannonball-sized holes in the bed.
Yeah. Fuck your feelings.
It
on
means
that
something
thing.
to somebody.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
no, they found it. He came out of work and apparently it was gone.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So, imagine that.
Fucking hate that. Fuck thieves.
Yeah. There's something we all hate.
Yeah.
Fucking thieves. Thieving bastards.
Ooh, I'm going to delve in one.
Okay.
I think this will be our last one.
Yep.
I don't get why people hate people who are on welfare.
I get they hate the people that abuse it.
That's different.
Yes.
Lumping everyone in one broad brushstroke is fucked up.
Yep.
Here's the thing. Growing up, my mother was the single mother of 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Didn't have a lot of help from anyone.
Same with my mother.
Yep. So there was food stamps, government cheese, all that shit.
Yep.
I don't get why people act like being poor is some sort of competition. You know what I'm saying?
Or something to be like ashamed of. Or,
yeah, like we're all fucking broke right now, dude.
No shit.
Stop acting like you're fucking better than the next person. First off, because chances are, honestly and truly, you're not. But yes, absolutely. Like any system in the world, there are people who abuse it.
Yep.
And
it's a fact of life.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
That's not okay.
No.
But to fucking hate on people because they're using a system that's available to them to help them get back on their feet is honestly and truly fucked up. Yep. Oh, they must be lazy. No. They need a little fucking push.
Yeah.
That's all.
A little help, a step up.
And yeah, again, the people who are abusing it, they need a kick in the teeth. That's different.
Yeah.
But stop acting like working yourself to death is the fucking pinnacle, and that people.
Oh my god, bragging about 80 hours a week. Why?
I don't know. I
don't get why that's a brag.
I work a metric fuck ton, and I hate it.
Yeah.
I would literally do anything not to. Mm-hmm. But just not at that point. But yeah, if someone's getting food stamps or stuff like that, don't fucking make a big deal out of it.
Yeah.
Like, knock it the fuck off. They're already embarrassed to be fucking.
No shit. That's the thing. They're already, they're already not too happy about being in that situation anyway.
And you don't know the fucking story behind it. And I hate saying that because, people on Facebook are like, you don't know my story. I graduated from the school of hard knocks.
Oh, yuck. Yuck.
Sounds like something Sully Erna would say.
Yuck. Yuck.
But, like the guys who, I say guys as a general term, the people, sorry.
Yeah.
The people who are like, yeah, and they got all these groceries and they went out to a nicer car than what I have. How do you know they didn't buy that car, right? And then have fucking things go tits up.
Lose their job or whatever.
Like, you don't know. Again, could they be scamming the system? Sure.
Yeah.
But why is that the default? Why is it the default to assume that people are fucking scummy? And, you and I, we're not big fans of people in general. Except for the ones that listen to this podcast. You're all fantastic.
Love you all.
Love you all. Individually.
Big smooch.
Handshakes and kissing babies' foreheads.
All that stuff. Sign your boobs if you want, whatever you want.
Yuck. Anyways, but why is that the default?
Yeah.
To assume,
Because everybody just goes to the worst thing by default.
Yeah. Like, life ain't a competition, kids. I hate to fucking break that to you.
We all die in the end.
Whether you're rich, poor, you are literally worm food on a timer.
Yep.
That's it. You are worm and bacteria food on a timer, and the timer hasn't dinged yet.
Yep.
That's it. Mm-hmm. So stop fucking assuming shit. You know, like, or, oh God, another one. There was this Facebook post. This was a couple of years ago, but it sticks with me. Mm-hmm. It was long enough ago that the Mitsubishi Raider pickup truck was still new. That's
how long those are cool.
No, they're not. They're a rebadged Dakota. Calm down. But this person was like, they paid for their entire thing in food stamps, and they got picked up in a brand new Mitsubishi Raider pickup truck.
Okay.
So what?
It's like a $20,000 truck.
First off, again, it's a Mitsubishi Raider. Relax.
There's nothing about that.
Second off, how do you know that was their truck?
Yeah.
Like they got picked up, which means someone had to come get them.
Yep.
Which means they were not driving.
Yeah.
It's like the people who see people with handicap passes, like actual passes in the fucking window or handicap plates, and they see them get out of the car and walk into the store. Well, they can't be that handicapped. Is there a scale?
Yeah.
Do we have like specifications we have to look up in a book?
So going by this person's reasoning, if I'm in my dad's 2-year-old Titan
Yep.
pulling the bass boat,
Yep.
then I'm better off because I own a Titan and a bass boat.
Yep.
Even though it's not mine.
Yep.
Like what sense does that make?
And again, it's not a competition.
Yeah.
Your dad has a fucking however much that truck was.
He works his ass off for it.
Well, ignoring that.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
But ignoring that. What the fuck do I care?
Exactly. Like, good for him. Great.
There are people out there who drive higher trim level Outbacks than what I have. Mm-hmm. And?
You think I get mad every time I see a GLI? No, I say, hey, good for you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or like a fucking, like an A6 or an A7.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Have fun fixing it.
Well, or I'm going to say the dangerous one, the Passat CC.
Yuck.
Ooh. But stop fucking focusing on what other people have. It doesn't matter to what you have and what you're doing.
Not a bit.
Not
a bit.
It grinds my fucking gears. And I don't get why people, look at this fucking trashy family. Or, I know I said last one, but this is last one. Mm-hmm. Why do people hate Walmart?
I don't like it because of the shit that goes on at my local Walmart.
Well, yeah,
but that's just me.
Remember, I was still working at Ford at that point. Remember that guy was walking through there with the rifle?
Yep.
That was hilarious. Mm-hmm. What was even more hilarious was we got told not to come in because of that, because the cops had everywhere blocked off, right?
Yeah.
And then like several hours later, we got asked, well, would you mind coming in?
Fuck off.
Like, you already fucking told me not to.
Fuck off.
But yeah. I get Walmart is a giant corporation that does scummy things. Mm-hmm. I'm not discounting that at all. But the whole, like, people grimacing or wincing whenever, I got to stop at Walmart on the way home. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, you're better because you go to Target? Really? Because you go to Target?
I hate Target.
Target is literally Walmart with red logos.
But red.
And giant red balls out front.
Red Walmart.
Congrats. You like giant red balls.
Red Walmart.
Red Mart.
The Red Mart.
Like,
yeah, that's...
The two stores are literally interchangeable.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're not better because you go to Target in your fucking SUV. You're not.
And your fucking yoga pants with your fluffy pillow things.
Anything to fucking look down on people, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get, like, it's not a fucking competition.
No, it is not.
Like, if you want to dislike someone, have a good reason. Like, they're garbage or whatever, but this whole, well, I have this and I can't believe they don't have that and blah, blah, blah. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
But I think that about does it for us, sir.
But yeah, it does. I think so.
All right. Well, we appreciate you listening as always. Mm-hmm. Be smart. Be safe. Mm-hmm. Don't do anything stupid.
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
Yeah.
And be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Life sucks as it is. Be nice. All right, Adam. Take us out.
Goodbye.